Welcome to Reading, students watching. Today we'll begin by looking back at Ella's journal. We want to record what happened the day of the program. Brennan, I'm going to ask you and Charlotte to come to the front and read what you have written in your journals. Students watching, you're going to write something similar in your journal as you're recording the events of the Christmas program. Go ahead, Charlotte, and then Brennan, if you'll go after her. This is page 90 in the back of your book.
I had the Christmas program today, and I was the special angel, and I got to sing in front of the whole crowd. It was so fun. And after my dad chose Jesus as his Savior, and I was so happy, and I was so glad that my whole family had chose God to be their Savior.
Good. You have the main events. She overcame her fears and her father got saved.
Today I was in a Christmas program as an angel. It was my turn on stage and I sang Hark the Herald Angels Sing. And I did it. I enjoyed it and my dad got saved.
All right, again, Brennan, you had good details. You have the main ideas. I like that you stated she overcame her fears and her dad got saved. Those were the two biggest things that Ella was concerned about, overcoming her fear and her dad getting saved. What an answer to prayer. Well, today we're going to continue in our reading, but before we do, let's take a quick look at page 91. Ella will write in her journal tonight about Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas. So as we read, we're going to watch for some of the main events that are going to happen in this chapter, things that Ella would probably include. We'll go to page 65 in our book and then turn your book face down. Here are a couple of words that will help us in our reading. Look at the first word up here. I noticed the G-E at the end. G with an E after it is going to say J. Could you read the word, Renoa?
Package.
Oh yes, a package. Something wrapped up. Do you like to receive a package? I do. All right, this is a very long word, but we can break it into parts. We have C-O-N-G-R-A-T. We could break it there, and then it's going to be a long U, and then I think you can finish the word. William, how would you read that long word?
Congratulations.
Perfect. Let's read it together. Congratulations. And this word is a name. The O is going to have a long O sound, and you're going to hear L at the end. How would you read it, Tim?
Noel.
Noel is the name. Read the words with me. Package, congratulations, Noel. When we come to them, we'll know exactly how to say them. Now we'll go to the Christmas gifts on page 65, and let's begin. What a wonderful answer to prayer Ella had received. Do you think Ella's life will change in any way now that her dad is a child of God? Students in row 4, would you come and prepare to read for me? Noah, if you'll come on over here to the microphone.
The Christmas gift. That next day was Christmas Eve, and the house was ready. A large Christmas tree stood near the piano, decorated with red bows and beautiful gold ornaments. Ella woke up earlier than usually and
Okay, look, let's go back. Ella woke up, put the end of the word on. Right here.
Ella woke up earlier than usually and
No, look at that word again. There's not an L-Y at the end.
Ella woke up earlier than usual.
Good.
And scurried out toward the living room.
What day was it?
Almost Christmas Eve.
Yes, the day before Christmas. I think she's excited. Are you excited on Christmas Eve? Yes, my family is too. Brennan, come on over here and continue, starting with as soon.
As soon as she rounded the corner, she stopped. Her dad was sitting on the couch reading his Bible and praying. She wanted to just stand and watch, but she was spotted. Dad looked up and held out his hand. Ella came and sat next to him. "I was thanking God for you this morning, Ella," he said.
What was her dad doing that she had never seen before?
Praying and reading it from his Bible.
That's right. Why do you think he might have wanted to do that now, Brennan?
Because he was saved.
Yes, and when you know Jesus as your Savior, you want to learn more of him. Ivy, come on over here and continue, starting with me.
Me? She said. Yes, he answered. If you had not been so brave and performed in the program, I may have never understood the truth about God. I wanted you to know Jesus more than I was afraid to sing, said Ella. With that, her dad smiled and hugged her so tightly that her face squished up against his chest. She didn't mind. She was almost as happy as he was.
Thank you, Ivy. I like the expression in your reading. Continue for us, Royan.
What a Christmas gift, Mr.
Okay, look at that word again. You've got the right idea, but the wrong word.
What a Christmas present.
Good.
Mr. James said, "Oh, it's Christmas Eve. Your grandparents are coming today. Do you think they will like me?" And I asked, "I think," said Dad. They said they ever never.
I think,
Said Dad.
they'll
say they've never met a more kind and precious girl in their whole lives.
I liked your expression as you read, Royan. You put good expression, and I could hear the conversation going back and forth in your voice. Now, I have a question, though. You can rest your book face down. You can go back to your seat. Why do you think Ella is 8 years old in 3rd grade and her grandparents have never met her? She sounds like she's meeting them for the first time. Why might that be true for her, Grayson?
Because she got adopted.
Yes. So what would that tell us about where her grandparents live and where Mr. and Mrs. James live? Do they live close together, or do you think they might live far apart? What do you think, Adrian?
Far apart.
Why do you think that? Did she just get adopted yesterday? It's been a while, but if they lived really close, do you think they would have come to meet her sooner? Yes, I think they probably live far apart. That's using comprehension, clues in the story to help you figure out things that the author did not exactly tell you. Pick your book back up in reading position. Lucia, would you come in row 3, prepare to read for us?
Ella
Yes, go on.
Ella giggled and watched as her dad brought out a long, thin package with a pretty green bow on top. "What's that?" she asked. "This is your first Christmas present," he said. "I would have saved it for tomorrow, but I think you'll want to use it today."
Thank you, Lucia. Good expression and accuracy. Continue, William.
Ella took it and tore open the paper. Then she lifted the lid of the long box that was inside to find the sheet music with the words "Hark the Herald Angels Sing" printed at the top.
Okay, you had good accuracy. I'm going to ask you to read it one more time and slow down. That way you'll be able to put in the expression that you want.
Ella took it and tore open the paper, and then she lifted the lid off the long box that was inside to find sheet music with the words "Hark the Herald Angels Sing" printed at the top.
That was much better when you slowed down. Students watching, you're going to continue reading till you come to the end of this chapter. Then you'll go to page 91 and fill out the journal. Remember, you'll want to include the important events from this day in the journal. Your homework reading will be pages 72 to 74.